So
today we are going to be drinking this local wine. It's from Brevard, North Carolina, and it's called White Squirrel red wine from Broad Street Wines. And I had to go get this. Well, actually, my sister got it for me. But I'm looking forward to this, and we have something to accompany this after in a different video.
Yes, we're going to actually listen to Ginger. This will be our third Ginger video, right? I believe
so, yeah.
Ginger Outlander. We are becoming huge fans, and this is definitely going to be in the regular rotation. All right, so we'll be right back. All right,
hey,
so
guys.
He is uncorking.
I jumped the gun. I just started getting that.
Wait, that's fine. Let's...
Look,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
That is surprising. That is, I don't know if you can see that, but that is a Biltmore Estate cork.
Huh.
You think they just use random corks? But extra
I would
ones?
think so. If you're a small winery and you're near a monstrosity.
Forgot this.
A monstrosity like Biltmore Estate, I would think it'd be a good idea to just get whatever they're not using. Why not?
So they probably had a discount on a bin of leftover corks.
Corks.
Okay,
so we're going to let this just kind of hang out a little bit. So what does this give us, if you don't mind, we'll steal this. So, again, Brevard, you got, let's see, fine wine brought to you by Broad Street Wines. So it's an actual little store that they do. So they're actually making their own wine straight out of that Brevard and Broad Street Wines. I wonder if they are doing that in conjunction with
Biltmore.
I
wonder because it doesn't really say anything about a vineyard.
So this could be a private label type of deal with Biltmore.
That would make sense.
Which is very possible. And this
has a great scent.
Very peppery to me.
Yes, I was thinking that.
Does like to. It's one of those ones you like to just breathe in.
A sweet, peppery scent.
Yep, definitely. You don't get a lot of, like usually in the reds you'll get those cherries and red fruits, but this I get more of a deep grape. You actually pick that up, and almost like a fig jam and pepper type of.
Good call.
Kind of gives me that feel.
I don't want to drink it too early because we made that mistake
of
not letting wine breathe.
By the way, guys, so in North Carolina, if you guys haven't noticed, they've actually started getting a fairly robust wine country in the foothills and the mountains here. Yadkin Valley is doing very well. So take a look. There's actually like tours that you can do. They actually have bus tours that they'll actually take you through a large portion of them. Even some up here near Fancy Gap and all those areas up on the north side, border of Virginia. Really nice. Good place to be.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
See, now, after tasting it, I do change my opinion on, like, you don't pick it up on the nose, but you do pick it up in the flavor. I get very dark black cherry in it.
I don't really get, for me, this tastes different from the way it smells.
It's a little bit sweeter. It's very light. I mean, extremely light. It almost drinks like a rosé, but you don't get that.
It's not that sweet, though.
No, it's not. But you ever have, like, there's some dry rosés, kind of like what the heck is that grape? The Grenache grape, French grape. This is kind of how this comes off.
Yeah,
a lighter red. But you can actually put it in a rosé, and it has a really good. It balances that acidity of a lot of the red wines. I mean, the white wines that you get.
If I had to compare this to like a French wine, I would say this is similar to a Côte d'Aron. Just a little bit of acidity, and
what is that one?
It's more similar to a Greek.
Yes.
Yeah, to a Greek grape.
I was going to say the same thing. It reminds me more of those Mediterranean style wines.
Yeah.
Where it's, what they call domestic. Where everybody makes their own damn wine and they slap a label on it and say, here you go. Or you don't even have a label on it. You just drink it and you just trust the guy that he's going to poison you. So it's kind of like that type of vibe.
So these glasses we're using, Kefi, we've been there.
Appropriate.
They have, and it's not just because of this, but they use Greek grape varietals, right? Mm-hmm. And something about
it reminds me of
very similar to their wines. It's interesting.
Yep. Actually, I think Kefi, if they had this wine, they would be like, wait a second, is that one of mine?
Is that the Amaro?
Yeah. Mm. This is definitely good. Very easy drinking. Almost like a really good, the Dalmatian preserves that you can get at the grocery stores. They're really high end. It's like a cherry, jelly preserves though. Okay. But you usually eat them with prosciutto and cheese and stuff like that. They're usually at your fancy cheese shops and stuff like that.
Okay.
This has kind of that undertone. Really good cherry flavor with not being too forward or too thick. It's really good. Surprisingly good.
I'm kind of...
And I don't like thin reds typically.
No, this isn't thin. But it's not too thick. This is Goldilocks wine for me. Mm-hmm. I like this. It's not too heavy. Yeah. It's not too light. It gets better the more you drink it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You once I leave here, this is going to be sucked down within 15 minutes of me leaving the professor's studio here. So, but yeah, this is one of those wines that I would go as high as how much? What was the price range on this?
I don't know because my sister bought it.
All right. So you hold on. Let me.
You're gonna look it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
If I have any battery life left,
I'll give you my rundown of what I think of this.
Okay.
So, I love any kind of red wine where you smell pepper, right? Or even kind of pepper, leather, tobacco. This doesn't have all those, but it definitely has the pepper. But I don't really taste the pepper very much when I'm drinking it. I like this a lot, man.
What is the is it just called their red wine?
Yeah, it's just Red Squirrel red wine. Broad Street
White Squirrel red wine.
Yeah.
I do not even see it.
Look up Broad Street wines.
Oh yeah, I guess I could look up Broad Street. Oh no, shop by product. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're looking. Nope, that's not it. Broad Street wines.
The internet is a wonderful thing.
Weird with white squirrels and Brevard.
Yeah, Brevard is, in case you're wondering, I didn't realize the white squirrels existed and were real things until maybe a year ago, because there's actually a pocket of white squirrels in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they happen to live right next to... Or they live in the park right next to where my sister lives. So I saw a white squirrel at her house once, I was like,
"It's like a
is that a rat?"
There's a gentrification joke in there somewhere. I'm just saying, that's not that's funny. Don't get mad at me. I'm just making light of a bad situation. So let's see.
You found it?
I'm almost there.
Okay,
that's what she said.
Well, so getting back to the white squirrel,
yeah,
they're a thing, and apparently there's a big population of them in Brevard. When I was in Brevard, which is a beautiful little town there in the foothills.
It is. It's actually gorgeous. They have the sliding rocks.
Yes. And a cute little downtown, old country town,
yep.
With the brick front stores and everything. And they have a statue of a white squirrel there.
Oh.
They squirrel it up there.
They get really squirrely in Brevard.
They get squirrely.
I can't find it. So, all right. So here's the way I would.
But
think
I had fun.
Do this. Yeah. Chasing white squirrels. Nice to find a little white tail every now and then. That was a joke for another show, but whatever. So anyway, so I would say if this were, I'd say under $25, right? It's a full. I'd say if it goes 30 and above. Because that 25 to 30 range is kind of muddy. You get those people that just slap a label on it and say, it's worth this.
I don't think my sister would spend that much on wine.
Are you saying your
I hope
sister's
she
cheap?
wouldn't. No, just
Oh my
because
God, which sister?
the honest truth, the older one.
Oh,
The honest
older
truth
one.
is that when you've had a lot of wine, you realize that you reach a certain point with the price where if you go above that, unless you're filthy rich and just want to throw a few hundreds around,
yeah.
once you get past a certain level, they're not going to get better.
The only way they get better is if they age, and typically it's not. Some of those lower priced wines aren't really made to age, if you know what I mean.
Right, they're not.
Coaxed to
Yeah.
get their flavor. So, I would still go 4 under 25. If it's above 30, I'd probably drop that down to like a 3.5.
Our show is going to be really boring because we're just going to match scores all the time because I give this a solid 4.
So one of us has got to start being more of a D-bag.
And just give things ones.
Just for no reason.
Yeah.
No, we'd never do that, people.
We'd
We're
never-
we as honest as we
Yes,
can be.
we're very honest with our opinions about these
So,
things. I like the smell even better than the taste. They're both important.
I think they
for
work really well together.
They do.
That's
Yeah.
what makes me like it.
Yeah.
It's because when you bring it up to your nose, you pick up the little peppery scents, and then you finish with a nice little cherry jam figgy flavor.
And this doesn't have too many tan. Not very acidic. You don't feel it on the side of your mouth, and that's a good wine for me.
That's yummy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right,
Okay.
guys. So White Squirrel's red wine. Guess red
From
table
Brevard,
wine
North Carolina.
with
Check
a
it out.
Biltmore cork.
Yes.
So make sure you guys go pick one up. It's well worth it.
Yep.
And I don't think BEVANA does wine yet, but we'll talk about that later. Talk to you guys later.
Okay,
and
guys.
make sure you guys take a look at the video that we're going to watch after this, Ginger. And then the videos will pop up down here. Just click on them and hang out with us for a while. All right.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.